Hey everyone, so today I wanted to do a really honest and raw video and kind of talk about what I've been feeling lately and kind of how I overcame it and kind of my whole thought process with this. So I'm sure as women and as girls we've all felt inferior and just not good about ourselves and maybe physically just not as good as other girls, and that's a really hard space to be in. A little background on me: I'm someone that is very tough on myself, definitely my own worst critic for sure, and I'm very aware of myself. I'm very I don't know, I guess detail oriented with what I lack and what I need to work on. And I've always had a hard time really connecting with other females, which is why, making these videos is so important to me, because I've been able to find so many of you out there that are so similar to me, share my own thoughts and opinions, and just literally seem like you guys could actually be my best friends in real life. And I have such a great group of friends that I've had for a very long time, and through the years I've actually made some true friends through YouTube, through my videos, Instagram DMs, meeting up with you guys when I'm traveling, and that is just so special to me, and that will never be lost on me. And sometimes I get questions about oh, are you upset that maybe your channel hasn't been growing, or your Instagram, or maybe you're not getting a certain opportunity that another girl is getting. And honestly, for me, at the end of the day, the whole point behind any of this social media stuff was to connect with others. And I think if my videos can actually make you feel something, can make you connect, and can make you identify with me in some way, that means more to me than any number, milestone, any amount of money, any amount of brand trips, or anything like that. So just so that's kind of all cleared out of the way. But I do have to say, for those of you who have been so kind and supportive to me, it's really interesting, because I know it's very cliche to say, but you really never know what someone is going through on the other side of it. And I read all of my comments on Instagram, and I look through all my DMs, and when I post a new photo and you guys are really uplifting and kind and sweet, it just really affects me so much. And I think that for you guys to understand that taking the time out of your day to write something nice to me completely just changes my whole mindset on myself and what I'm doing in my life. And not in a way that I'm validated through comments, but in a way of, there are so many days when I just don't want to post something because I feel like no one cares, and I'm not feeling good enough about myself to put myself out there and to be open. And then I have to remind myself that the whole point of what I'm doing is to actually make an impact. And even though it's hard to talk about this kind of stuff, this is the kind of stuff that I need to be talking about and that I need to address, because at the end of the day, these are the videos that actually will help other girls that are feeling the same way that I felt. And while I love the fashion and beauty and all that kind of stuff, the deeper stuff, the emotional things, and the things that I've had to overcome and learn, those are the videos that I should be making and the videos that I should be sharing. So recently I've just been going through a period of time feeling really self-conscious, and a lot of it was stemming from going to Coachella. I was really worried that I was not attractive enough to be there, and that I wouldn't fit in, and that I would feel really uncomfortable. And I'm definitely pretty introverted naturally, and I'm someone who kind of watches situations. I like to kind of gauge other people and kind of, I don't know, I really can pick up on other people's emotions, and the way people act and behave can really affect me a lot. So when I learned that I was going to Coachella in a house full of girls, I was really nervous. Also, with just understanding how much pressure goes into it, I know all the videos of people, making fun of other people's outfits and roasting them and all that stuff, and I get where it's coming from, that it's all in good fun. But as someone who's pretty self-conscious, that was really nerve-wracking for me. And if you would have told me that I would have actually had such an amazing time at Coachella, I honestly would not have believed you, because for me, I was literally terrified. And before that, even a few months before that, I just wasn't feeling good about myself. I was comparing myself to a lot of girls on Instagram and just in my own life, and I just honestly felt ugly, and I just didn't feel any of that confidence that I once had. And I have to say, I'm so grateful that somehow I've got myself back to the point where I love myself, I accept myself. Obviously, I know that I have flaws and things I need to work on, but I've really taken control of that. And I think that is the thing that is the biggest kind of marker of why I've been able to feel better and look better and have that whole mindset. And I definitely believe, obviously, beauty is more than skin deep. You have to be a beautiful person on the inside to also reflect what you look like. But as females, we would be lying if we said that we don't want to also be attractive and feel good about ourselves. And I do think that really does come into play with your whole mental view as well. I think when you feel good about yourself and you like the way that you look, you're just happier and you feel good about things, and you're confident and you want to go out and do things. And going through a rough period of time, just really hating yourself, is something that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. It's just such a difficult mindset to be in, because there's really nothing anyone else can do or say that's going to fix it. It all comes within you. And I just want you guys to know that like I've been there and I have felt that fully, and it's been something I've been struggling with. And in my past videos, people have mentioned that they could tell I was kind of sad or down or different, and it was just because I was honestly feeling like what I was putting onto the internet, what I was doing had no point, and I was just really comparing myself to other girls and wondering if like that connection was still there and if you guys understood what I was doing. And I was just really in my own head about a lot of things, and it was really hard for me to actually kind of enjoy my life and take back that control because I was just so bogged down with all these different thoughts. And you know, through the years, I've definitely gone through periods of time of people like harassing me and people being trolls. And it does get you down, you know, to hear like, oh, you know, you're ugly, oh, you're fat, oh, you're stupid, you know, you're a slut, all this stuff. Like, those comments really do affect people, and I think it's really easy for other people to not understand the gravity of the situation, that whoever you're leaving a comment to, that the person on the other side is a human being with a heart and emotions and a soul and feelings, and it just almost sometimes can feel like it's more true when it's coming from a stranger. And I know that that's hard to understand, and I think that's definitely something kind of psychological, because a lot of people would say, oh, you know, why would you care what a stranger thinks of you? They don't know you. They have no reason to think anything badly of you. And for me, when I was feeling really down about myself, and especially about my appearance, I think actually having strangers say mean things to me was really, really affecting me. And I just want you to know that if you're out there and you're feeling really down on yourself, like, understand that it does get better. I think it's a phase that people have to go through to become a little bit stronger and to become more aware of what you want and what you are capable of. I think it's incredible, all of the things that we're so scared about, things that we have anxiety over, and once we conquer them, there's just such a feeling of relief looking back on those things. And like I said, Coachella was one of those moments where I literally was terrified to be there, thinking that girls were going to be mean to me, girls would judge me, I wasn't skinny enough, I couldn't, you know, fit in LA and all that kind of stuff. And to go there and like be in a gifting suite and have someone say, oh my gosh, like, you look great in that dress because your boobs fill it out and I don't have boobs, and like whatever the circumstance was, to just have people kind of uplift me and give me those, you know, confidence boosters. And they obviously didn't even know how I was feeling. I never shared that I was feeling really uncomfortable or that I was uptight or that I was really feeling self-conscious to the point of like hating myself for a while. And I don't know, I think it's such a beautiful thing when girls can really uplift and support others, and I think it's something that kind of gets a little brushed under the rug. I know girls can be so competitive, and it always seems like you're trying to be better than the next girl and you want to be, you know, hotter, skinnier, prettier, smarter than her. But at the end of the day, offering like a loving comment to another girl can literally mean so much, and it's so easy to do, and it's so simple, and it's something I have been really putting into my life a lot lately, because I have felt the gravity of how much it has impacted me, that I want to make sure anytime that I have an opportunity to tell a girl a genuine nice compliment about the way that she looks or something she's done or accomplished, I take that, because at the end of the day, you literally never know how much you could be impacting someone's self-esteem and how much you could really brighten their day with a few sweet words. And it's very cliche, but I do hope that you guys take this as a reminder to just always be kind and to just understand that life is happening for you and not to you. And that's something that I really clung on to these past few months, and I honestly can say I'm so happy and I'm so fulfilled, and I have so much drive and energy and such a vision for what I want out of my life, and that all has not come without struggle. That's definitely been something that I've been going through, and you know, in a weird way, I look back and I realize like the way I was feeling for so long has brought me to this place of now being so appreciative of the love and support that I have and the opportunity that I have to really try to make a difference and connect with you guys. So I just want you guys to know that I'm so grateful for all of you. I love your sweet comments on Instagram and on my photos. They truly make my day. And I love like having conversations with you guys on DM and sharing our opinions and hopes and dreams and any advice that you guys may need. And I'll always be here for you. Thank you so much for being here for me. You guys don't even know how much it really means to me. And I'll see you all very soon with another video. Bye guys. Stay sweet.